Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be picking my December TBR with a TBR jar. First off, I got my hair done last week and I got a bunch of layers and some face trimming layers, but I didn't style my hair today because I am washing it after I filmed this video and I didn't want to do anything to it before I showered. But I mean, I did blow dry it like Wednesday when I washed it, but that's why it doesn't look amazing right now. Another thing I wanted to touch on is I haven't posted a video in a while. I know. So, funny thing, I had filmed like two reading vlogs. One of the reading vlogs I wasn't going to end up posting because I didn't like it. And then the second one, I actually was about to export it to then upload it. And something happened and like a lot of the files got corrupted. And I was like, you know what? Oh well, like I was not going to sit and like re-edit the whole entire thing. Which was a bummer because I did like the reading vlog and it was like a reading vlog with like Iron Flame in it, so that is disappointing and that is why I haven't posted in like a couple weeks. But anyway, I also know that this video is going up a little bit later than I would have wanted it to, but I filmed this video like last week but I did not like it, so I'm filming it today, which is December 2nd. Usually when I pick the prompts I don't do that many. However, in order for me to meet my reading goal, I do have to read like I think 15 or 14 books now. So I'm gonna pick probably like 10 prompts and then have the remainder just be like ones that I want to pick up. So we're shaking her up right now. We're shaking her up. We're shaking her up. We're shaking her up. Okay, we're going to pick our first prompt for the TBR. Okay, this prompt says a book Sarah recommends, as in Sarah Caroli. I'm sure you all know her. And what I'm just going to do, because I don't want to like DM her and have to like wait for her to answer me, because she's a very busy girl. I'm just going to go with what I think she would recommend. And we have a couple of options. So I do want to finish what I have or what's out of the Magnolia Parks universe before the end of the year, but we also have Bio Thread, which my eye has been on a lot recently, and I know Sarah like loves this book. I'm pretty sure it's one of her 5-star reads, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Daisy Hates, and what I'm actually going to do is just take out the rest of them because I do want to read these by the end of the year, but we're not going to count these in it, like in the numbered part, if that makes any sense, but we're just going to have these. Moving on to the next prompt. Okay, second prompt says a book you don't know anything about. Okay. Also, I need to take Final Offer off because I'm actually reading this book right now on my Kindle, so I'm going to take that off and just put it over there. A book I don't know anything about. I think for that prompt, I'm going to go with The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. Right now, currently in the time that I'm speaking, I don't know anything about this. However, I feel like before I kind of, like when I got the book, I knew about it, but I don't know what it's about right now as of this current second in time. So I'm going to go with this one because I read Part of Your World and Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez a couple months ago, and I absolutely loved them. I'd never read one of her books before, and I loved it. Well, I loved both of them. Her writing is just so good, and it's just something about her books that feel like so cozy, and like, they're just so good. So I'm going to put this one on the TBR next. Moving on, everyone. The next prompt that we have is flowers on the cover. Alrighty. Let's see what we have for that one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have two options for this one. I have Addicted for Now, which is the third book in the Addicted Calloway Sister series, and there's some roses on the cover. And then the other option is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This one also has a bunch of flowers on the cover, and I think I'm going to go with this one because I had this on my November TBR, but I didn't end up getting to it. And I really, really want to read this book before the year is over because I've had this book for a long time and I just want to get to it. I've heard such amazing things about this book and I just want to see what all the hype is about. Plus, it's just like a really beautiful cover. This is like the alternate cover, and yeah. So I think I want to read this. Plus, I think Megan Brandy like announced that there's going to be more books in this series, unless they already are out and I'm just like behind on that. But because I follow her on TikTok. So anyway, Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Okay, picking our fourth prompt now. This says set in a magical city. I'm a little bit confused by that prompt, so I am going to cheat and pick a different one, but it is, I can do whatever I want. Thank you. Okay, this says illustrated cover. This is an illustrated cover, right? right? Is this illustrated cover? Does anyone know if that's what that means? I think this is like an illustrated cover, right? Is it? I don't know. I think this is an illustrated cover. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with this. I've never read an Ali Hazelwood book, but I've heard amazing things about them. I know that they're like very like women in STEM type books. And I think this one has to do with like physics, which I never took physics in high school. I didn't take it because I knew I would fail miserably at it. So I was like, I'm not going to do that to myself. So this should be interesting for me, but I just like the feel of this book. This book feels very nice to hold. So we're going with her. Okay, we're moving on to the 5th prompt now. This says a name and title. What do they mean by a name? Like a person's name? I don't have any with a name in the title. Picking a different one. Okay, this is a book on my wish list. However, I'm on a book buying ban, so we can't do that. So I'm sorry. Okay, this one says choose because of cover. So I'm assuming it means like pick a book based off of its cover. Okay. I think I'm just going to go with by a thread, honestly. Like, it is such a cute cover, like the little dress. And I really, really want to read this. I want to read this really bad. I don't know why, but I do. 6. 3-word title. Okay, we got a couple of these. We have a lot, actually. A lot of books are 3 words. So I think I'm going to go with One Dark Window. I've heard a lot of amazing things about this recently, and it is a duology. I have the second one here, so that one probably will, if I do get to this one, will inevitably be on the TBR as well. But anyway, this book, I've heard that it's really cool. Like, the magic system in this book is really cool, and I'm pretty sure it involves, like, tarot cards, which I think is interesting. So, yeah. I've heard a lot of amazing things about that. Okay, I think this might be number 7. I really don't know. Okay, I'm cheating again because this is a thriller/mystery, but I'm not in a thriller mystery mood, so we're not doing that to me because I'm still working my way out of a book slump. Anyway, a book that is part of a series. Okay. The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Let's do this because this is a hockey romance, and hockey is perfect for winter because we're going with her. I read The Deal like in January, I think, honestly. I read it so long ago and I just haven't picked up the rest of the series yet. So that's a good one. Okay. Upon further thinking, I think I'm going to stop there because I am actually also currently reading A Court of Silver Flames. I'm slowly but surely working my way through that. And yeah, it is taking me a little bit. I'm not far into it at all. I'm not even at 100 pages yet. It's just slow and it's a big book. It's very overwhelming. By the way, I'm just putting these all back into their jar. So I think I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to have it too overwhelming, even though I do have to read a big chunk in this month in order to meet my reading goal. So let's just quickly go through the books that I added to the TBR. So first we have The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. And then we have One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And then By a Thread by Lucy Score. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. And then the last 3 books that are out in the Magnolia Parks Daisy Hates universe. So I think that's a pretty good TBR, and I'm super excited to read these books. Some of these books have been on my TBR for a long time, and I'm excited to just get them read because I've been wanting to read them for a while. So yeah, it's super exciting. That's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great last reading month of the year. And I hope you guys just have a very fun holiday season. And yeah, so that's it for me today. I will see you guys in my next video, which should be my reading wrap up in a couple of days. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.